Welcome to When Creativity Knocks All-Star Designer Summer Series. And one of our favorite designers is Jonathan Fong with something very fun and creative. I think it's called Go Fish.
Sure is. Look, I caught one.
What fun aloha party game have you planned for us today?
Well, this is a fishing game that people will love to play, people of all ages. And the challenge is to catch the fish, but also...
and keep it on the line.
Yeah, so it's a challenge, but also there are letters in here that spell out aloha. So that will give you extra points if you can spell out aloha. And there's big fish and little fish. And the challenge is, another challenge, is that this rotates on a lazy Susan, so your opponents can create a typhoon here.
Oh, I see. And can we have pina coladas with this as we're playing this game?
Yeah, we'll make it a drinking game.
Okay.
So every time I catch a fish and it falls back in, time to drink.
Okay. So Jonathan, tell us how to create this really fun fishing game.
Well, you have to start with a pool to put the fish in. So I have a lazy Susan that I just bought at the store. It's a simple bamboo lazy Susan.
It's small too. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's a perfect size. And I found scrapbook paper that had a water pattern on it. And
so it does.
Yeah. So I just adhered it to the top of the lazy Susan with some Beacon's premium tacky glue. And to make sure it doesn't have any lumps on it, I actually applied it with this low Cornell brush.
Oh, those brushes are so great, aren't they?
Yeah, it just made it so smooth, so you don't see any lumps on here. And doesn't it look like I have some water here?
I'm like ready to go swimming. Oh, shh.
Scared you, didn't I? So now let's make the fishing pole.
Okay. So Jonathan, how'd you make this really fun fishing pole?
I started with a wood dowel. And I just got it from this pack of Woodsies.
Oh, and it's square. I like that.
Yes, squares are really easy to work with.
And they don't roll around.
They don't roll around because what I did was I drilled a hole at the end of one.
Okay.
So to drill a hole in a round dowel is kind of hard.
It's really hard.
But with this, it was so easy to just drill a hole. And then I just put some thin yarn or floss through the hole and knot one end. And after you knot one end, just put a drop of the Beacon 3-in-1 adhesive on there just to hold it.
Yes.
And then on the other end, our hook, as you might call it, I wrapped. I put a line of the Beacon 3-in-1 along there, and it's clear.
It's your nail.
You don't even see it. And then just wrap the yarn around it.
That's great, and use a flathead nail because that gives you the surface to pick up the fish.
Exactly. And then the finished pole looks like this. But I want to decorate each pole so that each person who's playing the game has their own color scheme.
So they can't say people are cheating.
Yes. Yeah. Your pole does not have magnetic qualities. No. They all work the same. So I just gave it this really nice detail at the end by painting a stripe with
Oops, sorry about that.
the Deco Art Americana multi-surface satin paint. And then I stamped a pattern at the end with the JudiKins tropical stamp
That's
square
really
here.
fun.
Yeah.
And you just use a regular ink pad to do that.
Yeah, and it gives it this nice pattern.
Oh, and look at this. He even did the very end, just an extra little touch.
And you know how I picked which design? I went like this. Just kidding, I didn't.
So next we're going to show how to do the fish. Okay, to finish up the game, we need our fish and our aloha.
Yeah, there are plenty of fish in the sea, and we're going to make them all right here. And we're making it with Makin's clay.
Oh, I love using that stuff.
It makes really perfect fish for us to fish with. And I'm just using our wonderful machine here from Makin's clay, and I'm setting it at the number 3 setting, which is a little less than 1/8 of an inch. And you get a perfectly flat surface here to
And
work
we have a
with.
little how-to tutorial how to use the machine. So if you want to check that out on our website.
Okay, so I realized that to make fish, the perfect fish shape, you could do it by hand, but the perfect fish shape I found was through the Sizzix leaves die from Eileen Hull.
Okay.
And I'll show you. It comes in 3 different size leaves, but I used 2 of them.
Oh, look how easy that cut out.
It just pops out.
And this is really fun because it's so 60s inspired.
It is kind of.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we do want to make sure that you let the clay dry overnight.
Oh yes, let it dry
before you
overnight.
put it through the machine.
So that, you'll notice it's dry and it's just a wonderful texture.
Boy, it cuts so nice, and it's still very flexible.
It's flexible too. Yeah, it's red. It's salmon.
And then we spelt out.
And then I also use the Sizzix Fresh Blossoms alphabet die to spell out aloha.
Somebody's filling it upside down. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't spell it right side up, let alone upside down.
So aloha. Oh, here's the H.
And I see you put a little bit of a magnet on it.
Yeah, the
go
way to
fishing.
catch the fish here and these letters is with a magnet. So I put a little magnets here and glued them to the letter with some Beacon 3-in-1.
Okay, perfect.
And then when you're done,
I'm going to load up
Yes,
the
load it up.
fish. This is a really fun little project. Whoops, there's no magnet. That's the one you just got.
yeah, it's kind of a great desk accessory too.
Oh, that's true.
You never get any work done.
How fun.
And then it spins.
Oh, let's get her. Here, I'm going to spin
Here,
it. See if you
here.
can do it.
No, you fish now.
Oh, great.
I've got enough work
He's going to
today.
do the spinning for me.
I'll spin very slow. Ah!
Oops.
Get another one. Yay! She got the L.
Jonathan, thank you so much for this fun go fishing project.
Well, it just goes to show you can give a man a fish and you just feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to craft, he'll fish for a lifetime. That didn't make
A
any
man
sense.
after my own heart, but thank you. We sure hope you've enjoyed When Creativity Knocks All-Star Designer Summer Series. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and pin us on Pinterest.
And sign up on our website to receive our weekly newsletter and be eligible to receive one of our weekly prize packages full of products from all of our series sponsors.